you bunnies ready to be weighed? It's been a while since you have been. Hey everybody, welcome to the Happy Harvest Homestead. I am in the orchard by the rabbit tractors, going to film a project I'm doing. This new camera has a lot of fun possibilities that I haven't been able to explore before. So I have the GoPro strapped to my chest, and I'm just gonna move around as usual, see what footage I can capture. I'll probably do some voiceover stuff and some extra, more controlled things and add that in here and there. But I'm gonna weigh these babies, and I'm hoping that they're big enough to butcher soon, because our little babies, who used to be 4 and 5 weeks old, are now 8 or 9 or 10 weeks old. So we have a bunch of younger babies who need to move up into this tractor, but it's already full. So hopefully these guys are big enough to butcher soon, and we can get younger babies in there. I guess it is a good problem to have, too many rabbits for your housing, but it is still a problem, and I'd rather get rid of it. So I've shown you before how I weigh, but not all of it. So we have, let's see, when is the last time I did them? 9 weeks old is the last time I weighed them? That's insane. I've been falling behind a lot, I guess. So we will write down the date. They're 4 months old today, I think. And then whose babies are these? Jezalia's. So then I get, how many do we have in here? 8. Is there someone, do we have only 7? I thought we had 8. No, I guess we do have 7. Oh, so for those of you who don't remember, this is Leah's first ever litter. She had, I think, 12 babies, and they were the ones who were attacked by Constance. So that's special about them. We still have a little doe who has a chunk out of her ear from when she was first born, when Constance, our mean mama rabbit, tried to kill them and eat them. We had 12, and then a couple of them died of their very bad wounds, so we were left with 9 for a while. Then as we were weaning, we had that really special Sylvan's little lookalike, the magpie harlequin. Oh, Sylvan is their dad, so I guess they're technically half Angora rabbits and half meat mutts, so that's also kind of unique and special. So then we were down to 8 for a while, and then more recently we lost another white one to just failure to thrive, I guess. So I guess we are down to 7, from 12 to 7. That's over half still, so I guess that's better than nothing. Okay, so thankfully I can tell everybody apart from each other. We have a bunch of different colors and different genders, so that's really helpful. Blue doe and the Japanese harlequin buck. And that is all 7 of them that are left alive. So everyone's written out, and then I'll just put their weights in as I weigh them. And I think most of their nail polish has rubbed off, but I can tell them apart still, so that's not that big a deal. If it was a big deal, I would have reapplied it earlier, but we'll just be nail polish-less. Okay, who's first? Oh, little Nick ear girl. Let's see how much you weigh, baby. Yep, 2.5. Only that? Really? You can do better than that. You're 4 months old. 2.5 pounds, okay. Dang, that's disappointing. I was hoping they'd be 4.5 pounds, not only 2, gosh. Okay, we may have to build more tractors, but I can do that. Who is next? Let's do Broken Orange Buck. No, get your paws off. I know it's not fun, but you have to stay still. 2.6. Okay. Thank you. 2.6. Who's next? Harlequin Buck. Okay, come here. It's not fun, I know. 2.4-ish. 2.4, okay. Japanese harlequin, 2.4. This is so disappointing, but it's okay. Who's next? Ryu? Now, are you the Ryu girl or the boy? Because that's important to know. Because I can't tell you apart otherwise. You are the girl. Ryu doe? Oh, get your foot off of there. Ooh! 2.7! Okay! You're the heftiest one so far. Ryu doe, 2.7. Okay, who is next? We already did, you guys. We need some of the ones back there. Oh, I can't tell who's who of the reuse. Okay, are you the doe or are you the buck? Yep, I just did you. I need your brother, okay? I'm going to set you down. Keep my eye on your brother. And switch. Okay, now I have the boy. Ryu buck. Yeah, 2.5. Your sister's beating you up, dude. Okay, we are over halfway there. I apologize for interrupting this enthralling video, but I want to take this opportunity to announce that my handmade crochet dish scrubbies are now on sale. I have been perfecting this pattern for years, and me, my family, our friends and neighbors all rave about these scrubbies. They are the perfect size to fit in your hand, and they are very bendable, so you can easily clean the nooks and crannies of your dishes and cutlery. Because they are made with 100% cotton yarn, they are very durable and will last for years, and it is super easy to clean and reuse them. Each pack includes 7 scrubbies, so you can use one each day. Then at the end of the week, take all your dirty scrubbies, put them in a mesh bag, then stick them in your washer and then in your dryer as usual. Then they are all fresh and clean and ready to be used for the next week. The link to my Etsy store is in the description box below this video if you want to check them out. Alright, now back to the video. Now we need those 2 in the back. There are 2 bunnies way in the back. The tricolor buck. Don't make me climb in here, please. Don't make me climb in here. And the girl with no nick in her ear. Okay, we're climbing in. Nobody escape while I'm in here. I'm just gonna weigh you, okay? Come here. Come here, big boy. Ooh, you feel hefty. That's promising. Now the hardest part is backing up, coming out backwards. Ugh. Okay, this morning, how much do you... I was right. You're hefty. He is 3 pounds. Oh, you just jumped out. Are you really 3 pounds? Come on, dude. Come on. He's 3 pounds! Tricolor buck is 3 entire pounds. That is awesome. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, see, but now I'm tempted to keep him. The last one. Come here, girl. You were so far away, but you jumped so close. No. Ugh, got your leg. I got your leg. Thank you for not screaming. Okay, I know. I'm being so mean, but you were being mean too. You were running away from me. Girly. Okay. Now, you will settle down. You will not wiggle. Okay? Oh, guys, she looks like Basil. She looks just like... I loved Basil. He got sick. 2.8. 2.8. Dang, girl. You're pretty hefty. So, if we were in a dire situation and the only rabbits we had left were these babies, then I would take the tricolor buck and the solid blue doe with no nick in her ear and make some babies with them because they are the biggest. Oh no! I was gonna keep both blue does. Okay, we'll examine this later. You all probably want a more steady view of things. I still have to move these tractors, so I will just go on with my chores, and then I'll meet you back later. Whew, okay, I am back inside now, and ready to analyze a bit more. So, let's compare how much they've grown. So, from 2 months old to 4 months old. In 2 months, it seems like they've only grown 1 pound, which is double their weight, but still not really what we were hoping for. Their mom, Jesilia, is really a good meat rabbit until we got our monstrously beefy bunnies, Edelweiss and Henry. It was Jesilia and her sister Izzy who were the biggest rabbits we had, and they come from Rosie and Basil's stock, so we know they're good that way. But their dad is Sylvan, a French Angora rabbit, which they have been bred for their fur quality and not their growth, so that will explain many things about why they're growing so slow. So let's compare each individual. So solid blue used to be 1.5, then 2 months later, 2.8. Other solid blue doe, exactly 1 pound, 1.5 to 2.5. Ryudo 1.4 to 2.7. Yeah, it's pretty okay. Ryu Buck 1.5 to 2.5, so exactly 1 pound. Tricolor Buck 1.6 to 3 pounds. That makes me so happy. Broken Orange Buck 1.4 to 2.6. And Harlequin Buck 1.6 to 2.4. So he's actually gained less than a pound. So now I'm deciding what to do. I guess I could just think on it for a while, but I guess I could just build more tractors. I don't know. Or just let the other bunnies be a bit crowded. It would be so nice to get the bunnies in cages out to pasture, but I mean, they're not fighting or anything, there's no problems, so it's a bit inconvenient, but we can continue to deal with it for now. At the rate they're growing, they'll be like, what, 6 or 7 months old by the time they're big enough to butcher, which would, that's definitely too long by anybody's standards. But you know, it's just one litter, so we can deal with it and then improve our breeding stock and hopefully never have this happen again. I was gonna keep some of these girls though, the 2 blue ones, but now I'm wondering if I should just wait. Let me see, because we do actually have some Edelweiss and Sterling babies who are girls who I was also wanting to keep, but if they're growing better comparatively to the other guys, then maybe I'll just keep them instead. I don't know, let's see. So comparing Edelweiss's babies to Leah's babies at 2 months old. Solid chinchilla doe, 2 pounds. Solid blue doe, 1.5. So that's definitely good. And the other chinchilla doe, 1.8 pounds. And the other solid blue, 1.5. So they're definitely bigger at the same age, being fed the same stuff. So I will keep tabs on this, and I wish I would have written down more ages for the oldest babies, because then I would know. I guess I just didn't get around to it. When you have like a bunch of babies to weigh and they're all different ages, it's really confusing. That's one thing about not planning your litters and just letting whoever breed with whoever. You get a lot of babies and you don't have to worry about dates and figuring stuff out, but then you have all sorts of babies at all sorts of ages. You don't have to, like, this month we're breeding on this day, so all the babies are born at the same time. No organization in that respect. But I like it for a lot of other reasons, so I'm going to stick with my methods. But this was a really good exercise in knowing what I want to go do going forwards. If I didn't keep track of this stuff, I would probably have kept those girls and accidentally brought some poor quality genetics into my herd. But we won't be butchering anybody anytime soon, and we'll just have to deal with housing more rabbits for longer, which is okay. I'm glad we have so many babies still alive and that they are at least growing. I think one time I had babies who I weighed them once a month and they didn't grow at all for 2 months, and I was like, why are you not growing? So I'm glad they're growing. Thanks for watching.